This is the No BS Coaching Advice Podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter. Well, it started when I used to do recruiting. I hunted down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. And now I help people in business who are hiring a whole host of different venues play big in the world. Today's show comes out of the sports pages. And it's really one of those career lessons I think all of us need to pay attention to. If you saw anything in sports yesterday, and there were a lot of great stories, I'm not going to go into them. There was one that stuck out for me, and that was Eli Manning. Eli Manning has been the quarterback of the New York Giants for 14 seasons. He has been hit, he has been pounded, he has won 2 Super Bowls. He has been a quarterback he started over 200 consecutive games in a sport that is incredibly violent. He was number 2 on the list of consecutive starts. And this season has been a tough one. Part of that is his supporting cast has not been particularly good. He's been hit a bunch of times. I'm not going to go into the details because this isn't a sports story. What it is a story about a decision that the organization made to stop him from starting again. What they've done is announced that he would not be starting this Sunday, and that a backup quarterback would be. I don't think this quarterback has any future with the team, but be that as it may, this isn't the purpose of the story. The purpose is to call attention to one basic fact, and that is you may have done great work for your organization and in your business for the longest time. But one day, if there's slippage, someone will come in and fire you. Someone will eat your lunch as a business and replace you. You are always having to work and performing at an elite level in order to maintain your job. And at the point where you start thinking of coasting, man, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. You may deny it, you may argue it, that is your prerogative. But if there's one lesson that we should learn from the recession of 2008, not everyone that got fired was incompetent, right? You may have been one of those people. Lord knows, Eli Manning for 14 years has not been the top quarterback in football. He's been a very good one. Lord knows the Cleveland Browns have had more than 20 quarterbacks in that period of time. They would have loved to have had him. But he started for the Giants for over 200 consecutive games and more, and won 2 Super Bowls for them. Threw some great passes, helped make some great players that much better. And one day it was decided his career in New York was going to come to an end. The same thing could happen to you. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope this is not a surprise to you, but if it is, and you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Send me an email at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Tell me what it's about in the subject line. I'll respond to you. And if you're interested in my coaching, visit my website. Visit nobscoachingadvice.com. We'll set up a time to speak, and I look forward to helping you. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.